Have you guys heard about the Kwebbelkop AI situation? So in case you don't know who Kwebbelkop is, he's pretty much a YouTuber who's been big in the gaming scene over the last couple years, mostly through like random GTA videos that exploded. And I mean, he has 15 million subscribers, and just recently he's been getting a lot of pushback because he actually decided to get really lazy and turn his entire channel into AI generated content. Honestly, it could ruin YouTube. Of course, he got pretty lazy with the uploads because I'm sure all of you know the GTA YouTubers usually just do like really repetitive content, and so instead of like quitting, like anyone else would, he decided to make his entire account like AI generated content. And honestly, the content is terrible. It's some of the worst stuff I've ever seen on YouTube, and Kwebbelkop has actually replied to the hate against it, and he's become absolutely delusional. He thought it'd be a good idea to make an AI version of himself, like play video games and react to content and then upload it onto YouTube. And of course it is getting some attention, but it's mostly people that are just, curious about how shit it actually is. And after like 30 seconds they see how bad this content really is, they drop a dislike and then leave. And so of course this guy has completely fell off. And I'm not only talking like in his normal content, but even this AI generated content that he's convinced is breaking the internet and is going super mega viral. I mean, look at this video he just posted a day ago. 20,000 views. Now don't get me wrong, of course 20,000 views in one day is a lot more than I've gotten so far. However, for a 14 or 15 million subscriber channel, 20,000 views in a day is kind of terrible if you really think about it. And it's completely because he's making this AI generated garbage. This guy is actually becoming completely delusional when people are criticizing him. Okay, on Twitter he says, all the evidence shows that people enjoy AI generated content as much as manually produced content, as long as they don't know it's AI generated. Like, what are you saying, bro? That makes absolutely no sense. If you look at his recent AI videos, you can clearly tell that this is not manually produced. I mean, it literally voids the whole concept of content creation in itself. Like people making their own stuff. This is AI generated crap, just saying the most generic shit to keep retention in the video, and it's insufferable to watch through. I actually just tried to watch through one entire AI generated video he made, and I couldn't make it through. I mean, you couldn't put a gun in my head and force me to watch this shit because it's actually terrible. And he says that all the evidence shows that people enjoy it, and it's like, bro, we all know that's not true. I mean, look at your views, dude. This is a 14 million subscriber channel, and he's getting like 100,000 views or less a video on this AI generated crap. The evidence is clearly showing that people don't enjoy this shit. Only 18% of the people watching this video right now are actually subscribed to the channel. Don't be part of the 81%. Subscribe to the channel. You have nothing to lose. And the problem with that is that everyone can tell that this is AI generated content. People don't come to YouTube to watch AI generated content, especially when it's so clearly, like watching a bot. It's just there to waste your time and to make him a little bit of extra money, which honestly, if I was him in this situation, I mean, he has a 15 million subscriber YouTube channel. He's probably rich as fuck. I would just leave the internet at this point because honestly, I mean, he's just ruining his reputation with these comments, and no one is watching this content. No one is interested in this shit. I mean, look at your views, bro. You're getting less views than your old uploads. Completely falling off and then deciding to go on an AI generated turnover is honestly kind of crazy. When most people start falling off, they might try new content or do some collabs or something, but this guy just decided to make the worst videos possible that are completely AI generated, and he's going down with the ship. I mean, no one likes this shit. Maybe I'm overreacting when it comes to this, but he is somewhat right when it said it broke the internet. I mean, this story is getting a lot of attention. He's the first YouTuber to go like completely AI generated. This kind of content is regardless getting attention. Like, don't get me wrong, it's terrible views for his channel size, but the fact that it's getting any views at all might inspire other people to make like AI generated YouTube content. And honestly, that's a future I do not want to see. Like, can you imagine the biggest YouTubers on this platform like mostly switching towards AI content? This would literally be the end of YouTube if that kind of crap started to happen, and no one wants to see that. And the Ackman actually replied to this whole situation situation saying, "I cannot fathom how someone has fallen off this hard." And honestly, he's completely right. I mean, this is one of the biggest fall-offs we've possibly ever seen. I mean, you guys know the big GTA channels that post these kind of videos, and they get like hundreds of thousands of views, if not millions of views on every single upload. And then Kwebbelkop decided to take a little break for a bit, and then come up with this AI generated crap, and he's not even getting 100,000 views a video. And the fact that he's continuing to defend this crap is honestly shocking. I mean, the evidence does not show that people enjoy this AI generated content just as much as manually generated content. It's just completely delusional to say that kind of crap. I mean, we've seen the comments on your videos, we've seen the dislikes. You know what, sure, people are tuning in and checking it out because they're curious, but I mean, it's so obvious to most people, to the majority of people, that this is AI generated crap, and it feels so fake and it feels soulless, and he actually defends that it feels soulless in the future. Kwebbelkop actually responded to the Ackman in the worst way possible. He said, "Last time I checked, we're still getting quadruple your monthly views on YouTube." How embarrassing, bro. Honestly, the Ackman not only makes better YouTube videos than Kwebbelkop has ever made, but he uploads like twice a month and he has 1 million subscribers. Kwebbelkop uploads every single day with a 15 million subscriber channel. Of course Kwebbelkop is getting more views, but it doesn't mean he's making better videos. I mean, I thought it was pretty obvious to most people that if you post a video every single day, you're just automatically going to get more views. But the problem with that is the quality always suffers. And you know, the way that Kwebbelkop decided to make it easier to upload daily, he made this fucking content like completely AI generated, so it's, you know, it takes less time for him. But it's not good content, you know. This is one of the few times where the quality is definitely more important than quantity. Who cares if you're getting more views if it's destroying your reputation and no one likes this shit? Like, he only got 20 likes on that tweet. By the way, he has like hundreds of thousands of followers on Twitter. And so, not only is he falling off on YouTube, but he's also falling off on every platform. And this whole AI shit is destroying his reputation. Says, the next Kwebbelkop AI update is still some time away, but it will most likely break the internet again. Still too early to tell, but I can't wait to share. What is little bro talking about? Break the internet again? You're not breaking the internet for shit. Like, don't get me wrong, people are talking about Kwebbelkop more now probably than the last couple of months or years, but that's because it's all completely in a bad light. I mean, I feel like this conversation comes up more than it probably should. You know, the conversation of all publicity is good publicity, but bro, it's not. Like, you're destroying your reputation. Bro, Lil Bro's talking about breaking the internet again, and his last video got 20,000 views in an entire day. Keep in mind, he has 15 million subscribers. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to make this like an irrelevancy conversation, because of course Kwebbelkop is much more relevant than me and probably will be for like a very long time, but bro's completely falling off in the worst way possible, and it's never been a good thing, because especially when he's like attacking the Ackman on the Ackman's views, and it's like when you're at this top, when you're, you know, flexing on your views, it's not a good sign, because, you know, he's eventually going to fall off, and then, you know, Kwebbelkop needs to humble himself. I mean, on that tweet alone, he got like 20 likes, bro. You have 400,000 followers on Twitter, and you're getting 20 likes a tweet, bro. What are you talking about breaking the internet again? He didn't break the internet in the first place. I wish I was as delusional as Kwebbelkop has been, to be honest. And then he said, a lot of people seem to hate the Kwebbelkop AOP. It's soulless. No one will watch AI content. It's like, bro, why are you putting these in quotations? They're completely right. This is soulless content. This is AI generated crap that's completely made to keep retention. You know, it's just made to put on filler for little kids, you know, that don't really care about what they're watching or what's in front of them. It's a complete waste of time. And yes, it is completely soulless. I mean, it's AI generated content on a content creator generated site. You know what I'm saying? Like, the content that should be on YouTube should be completely user generated. And that's why the creativity is part of it. There's nothing creative. There's no soul part of it. Why are you putting it soulless in quotations? Of course this kind of content is soulless. And then he says no one will ever watch AI content. Like, bro, I feel like we've already proved that no one will watch AI content. Like 20,000 views in one day, bro. We're not gonna forget about that. Gonna say that, and then he says, gonna say this one final time, Kwebbelkop AI is not 100% AI. So all the comments about it, how it how it's soulless, and how its AI make you look really stupid. Well, bro, you're the one that's saying it's AI. You know, it's mostly AI. And you can say the Kwebbelkop AI is not 100% AI, but if it's like 85% AI, bro, it's pretty much there. It's close enough in my opinion. It's lazy content, honestly. It has no personality, and yes, Kwebbelkop, it is soulless content, and I really hope that this doesn't catch on to be a trend, because I do not want to see more AI generated crap on YouTube. But that's just my thoughts. You can let me know your thoughts down in the comments. The other day we made a video about how Logan Paul has been getting absolutely destroyed all over the internet over his next fight with Dylan Dennis. This is a video you're not going to want to miss. Click here to watch it now.